I want to show you exactly what's in my points and miles toolkit. The tools I open every single time I'm searching for a redemption or when I'm trying to squeeze more value out of a purchase. Some of these are free. Some have paid versions worth every penny. All of them have made me a better points and miles traveler. Let's go through them by category. Hi, I'm Stacy. Welcome back, where I share my points and miles journey from sign-on bonuses to actual trips taken. Affiliate links for everything mentioned today are in the description. They cost you nothing, but help me with all the costs involved in bringing you free content. Let's get into it. Category 1, Flight Award Search Tools. When I'm searching for award flights, I always start on my iPad. I want as much information on screen as possible. Apps on a phone are great, but they show you a fraction of what the full site does, and I want more information, not less. Seats.aero, my first stop every time. Seats.aero searches 25 airline loyalty programs and gives me a quick snapshot of what's available across all of them at once. I think of it as my broad first look. Where does availability exist? What programs have seats? What does it cost? The free plan uses cached data, meaning results are pulled from a regularly updated database rather than live airline systems. That's still incredibly useful for a first pass. The Pro plan adds live search on top of that, plus SMS alerts, a full year of availability, and advanced filters. I'm on Pro and I think it's worth it. Always confirm direct with the airline before you transfer any points. Award Tool, my deeper dive. Award Tool searches 30 airline programs, 5 more than Seats.aero, which gives me broader reach. I've been using it for a long time. Where Seats.aero gives me a quick glance, Award Tool goes deeper. If I'm not finding what I need on Seats.aero, Award Tool is where I go next. It's caught availability that Seats.aero missed. Flight Points, real-time search, and a Chrome extension. Flight Points is new to me. It searches 25 plus programs with live data, no cached results. What makes it stand out is that there is a Chrome extension. Install it and the award prices appear directly inside Google Flights, right next to the cash price. You're not switching tabs or copying route information. It's just there. It also calculates a cent per point value automatically, so you know whether a redemption is actually good before you do any math yourself. And for the tech forward among us, Flight Points has a Claude MCP integration. You can connect it into Claude and search award flights in a natural conversation. Ask it to find business class to Tokyo in October under 70,000 points, and it pulls live results right back. I am still playing around with this one. Rome.travel. I use this one for ideas and flexible searching. Rome is where I go when I'm not locked into a specific route or date, when I want to explore. The interface feels like Google Flights, which makes it the most beginner-friendly of the four. Their Skyview feature lets you search by region or country rather than a specific city pair. Great for trip planning when you're flexible. Rome also includes step-by-step booking guidance built into the platform, which is genuinely helpful when you're still learning the process. Card offers and stacking tools. Before I make any significant purchase, I start by logging into my Chase, my Amex, my Bank of America, and my Citi accounts to make sure that all my card offers are loaded onto my cards. Both tools I'm about to mention can auto-activate offers, but I want to make sure nothing gets missed. SaveWise, my first stop. SaveWise is where I go because it shows me how to stack offers. Not just what offers exist on each card, but how to layer them together for the most value on a single purchase. That stacking piece is what most people miss. And it's where you can earn significantly more on a purchase you are already going to make. Card right behind it. CardPointers shows me which card to use for which purchase based on my specific card portfolio and activates offers automatically. Between SaveWise and CardPointers, I'm not guessing which card to pull out. I know. Category 3, shopping portals. Before I shop online anywhere, I check a shopping portal first. SaveWise might tell me which portal to look at, but I still cross-reference. Same purchase, more points. It takes 30 seconds and it adds up significantly over time. Again, I prefer my iPad for both of these because you see the full merchant list and current rates much more clearly than on any app. That's my personal preference. I'm also not Gen Z. Rakuten. Rakuten is one of the largest shopping portals and it connects to American Express membership rewards. meaning your portal earnings come back as transferable points, not just cash back. That's a meaningful distinction. Install the browser extension and it activates automatically when you're on a merchant's site. It also connects to built rewards, though my earning rate there is different. I don't have status, so earn at half the rate, so my default is Amex points. Rove. I need to note upfront, I work with Rove as a Facebook moderator for them and a newsletter writer. With that said, I genuinely use Rove's shopping portal. Over 13,000 merchants, one of the largest out there. I also prefer in a desktop browser for the same reason as everything else. More information on screen. The miles you earn are Rove miles, which are flexible and transferable to 19 partner programs. Category 4, deal alerts. Thrifty Traveler Premium. Thrifty Traveler sends the best flight deals and Unicorn Award redemptions straight to my inbox. Both cash deals and points deals. I don't have to search. They find the deals and I decide if any of them work for my plans. If you want deals pushed to you rather than hunting for them yourself, this is a fabulous tool. Flight search. Seats.aero first, award tool for broader reach flight points for the Chrome extension. Rome for flexible inspiration. Card tools. SaveWise to see the stack. CardPointers to activate and optimize. Shopping portals. Rakuten for Amex points. Rove for my flexible Rove miles. And deal alerts. Thrifty Traveler Premium straight to your inbox. Every single one of those is linked in the description. Most have free versions. Start there and upgrade when it makes sense. And if you use any of my affiliate links again, I humbly thank you. It continues to keep my content free. Hit the like button if this was useful in any way and subscribe. Next up, I'm breaking down a real trip using points, showing you exactly how these tools come together from search to booking. I'm Stacy. Thanks for listening and staying to the end, where I share my points and miles journey from sign-on bonuses to actual trips taken. See you in the next one. So I always talk a little bit at the very end about some things that have been going on. I have been dealing with my, what I call Phoenix debacle. We flew to Phoenix for an event for my son, and it was a nightmare. If you could wrap up all the flights that were not missed or late or delayed over the last 5 years and put it into one weekend, that was the weekend, and I am not kidding. We had 8 delays, we had 3 cancellations, and it was a nightmare. So Phoenix. We tried to message AA and ask them for our points back, but we couldn't because our flight wasn't canceled for that last piece of the leg that we didn't take, and we ended up booking on United to get us to our event on time. So we couldn't ask for the points back, which was insane. So we wrote them on the portal that you're supposed to go to and do all the information. They only give you 250 characters though, so we couldn't tell them everything. And the response back was, we'll take it under advisement. You have not given us back our points for the flight that we did not take, for that section of a flight that we did not take. You owe us at least that. Those are our points. You didn't provide a service. You need to give those back to us at least, right? We weren't offered a room overnight. We weren't offered any food vouchers. We weren't told anything. Oh my gosh, it was an absolute disaster. Regardless, I was on the phone for an hour and a half. And around 30 minutes, I got this lady. Her name was Candace with American Airlines. She was wonderful. She was super sweet, super kind, super helpful. And her and I'm laughing about the whole situation. And I'm even telling her, I can't believe I'm laughing over this. But thank you, because it's done and over with. It's fine. And then it goes like, there's nothing there. And then I get more music. And then I get this other lady. She was not nice and she was rude. And she kept saying, I'll be right back. Click. I'll be right back. Click. Stacy, you're still waiting. Yes, click. An hour and a half later, I did get the points back that we were due for the piece of the flight that we didn't take. Also, I have submitted the extra flight that we had to book, the hotel night that we missed, to Allianz, which is my year-round travel insurance. I'm hoping to get some of those costs back. I should get the flight back, and we should at least get the hotel night back. I have never had to submit for anything ever though. So this is my first time in figuring all of that out. So if you have some story around flight situations where you had to use the Chase travel protections or Allianz or whatever card, definitely let me know in the comments. I just don't ever want to go through that again. And it is what it is. Anyways, until next time, happy travels.